Hey Tax Pros, Tamer here with Tax Nitro, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a lead capture page to start capturing information so people actually start popping up in your contact section, and then you can apply some, workflows and some different stuff. But the main thing that we're going to show today is how easy it is to actually create a lead capture page. Now, if you haven't seen our video on how to create a form, you're going to want to go and check that out, because we are going to put a form on this lead capture page to be able to actually capture their information. So the first thing you want to do is go to sites and locate funnels. I really like to use funnels here because a website is it's a whole project. I've seen so many tax offices start their website, quote unquote, and it's never done. A funnel is a quick page that you can go create, launch it in a couple minutes, and then you are live and you can start creating, or you can start capturing information. So let's click on new funnel here and name it whatever you want, but come up with the objective of your funnel, right? So this is going to be my bookkeeping capture page. This is where all my bookkeeping leads come through, and this is where I'm going to start the process. Now, the next thing I want to do is add a step, and this is going to be my capture page or my claim page. And then you can put like start bookkeeping. This path is what's going to come after the website name. So www.tamersbookkeeping.com/startbookkeeping, right? And then create your capture page. Now, we're not even going to use an existing template. We are going to hit create from blank. And when I create from blank, it's literally going to give me a blank canvas. Now, if you click and you're in here and you're like, what the heck do I do? How do I even start? You're going to click on section, and sections are what contains all your content. So you can drag in a full width section, and then if you want to add different types of sections, you can play with the width. But keep in mind, we usually just use full width, and then we'll go and edit the mobile side at the end of the video. Alrighty guys, now by the way, if you stick to the end of the video, I'm going to show you what step 2, 3, and 4 should be for something like a lead capture page. So on this step, we're really just focusing on the capture page itself and how to build it. So we have our section in here. Let's click on add row and just add a single column, and then click on add element. Let's add an image. So this image is big and ugly. Let's make it prettier. We're going to scroll down once we're on the image and find image options. Click on here. You guys can click upload file here in the top right, but I'm just going to click on my logo. So you guys can actually just upload your logo. Make sure you have a transparent background. So if you end up changing the background color to pink or something, right, it fades into all of these backgrounds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add another section. So I'm going to click on section. I'm going to drag and drop another full width section in here. Now there are two things that you need for a lead capture page. You're going to need a column and a headline, and then you're going to need another element. So you're going to click on element here. And if you can't find this little orange box, it's going to be on any element that you want to add in. And you can always drag and drop these around too, right? So if I want this to be in the top section, I can have it there. You can drag stuff around once you're done. If you can't find the elements though, you can always click here and click add element, and you can drag them in like this, okay? You can also delete them. Now the second thing I need is going to be a form. So the form, if you haven't seen it, it's going to be in a different video. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be a card pop up here where it'll show you how to create forms. If you want to open that in a new tab and save it for later, that's how you do that. I'm going to drop in just like a form that I've created in a past video. You can see it's collecting first name, last name, phone, and email. It's very, very important. And now I need to convince them why they should put, why are they here? How did they land here? I need to give them some kind of context. And that's what this headline is going to be. So enter your info below to get your free bookkeeping consults, right? Super easy. And I'm also going to add a little bit of padding here. So I've clicked on my headline. You're going to scroll down till you see some spacing options here. And I'm just going to increase the padding to 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. And that's going to just drop it a little bit higher and a little bit lower from this thing right here. The other thing that you can do is you can add a bullet list. Bullet list is always nice to have because it's something that you can add in and say like, here's all the stuff you're going to get when you do your bookkeeping consult. You could also add in something like a sub headline and be like, now it's time to type in like your bold promise or your guarantee, right? So cool, enter your info below to get a free bookkeeping consult. What are we going to do with your business on bookkeeping? Well, we're going to make sure you never spend $1, or you're going to never waste $1 again, or whatever it might be. $1 on a bad project. Yeah, you guys know your business here. This is where you go and put on exactly what you're going to give them. But this is where you can kind of make it a little bit more attractive, right? A little bit better for that person to be like, oh, this is me. This is why I should put in my info here. So maybe we say never waste another dollar in your small business again. And you could get even more specific. You could be like in your hair salon, if that's your target market, right? I don't know what kind of bookkeepers only target hair salons, but there's a ton of hair salons out there. So you could definitely just target hair salons and be the pretty hair bookkeeper, right? Something like that. So if you have a niche, put it in there and then you will attract those clients. Now, from here, guys, hit save and you're pretty much done. If you want to make this look a little bit prettier, you can click into these green squares, the section, and you can find like a background that you like. You really don't need it though. If you wanted to though, I will show you. You go to background image, click on the image, you can upload your own image, or click on My Media here and go to Unsplash or Pixabay. These are royalty-free sites that give you images. So you can just pop on here and say something like accounting firm. And the accounting firm will pop up and you can click on whatever you want here, right? So if you want some buildings, if you want to use the old brick and mortar building, you can do all these things if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on these computers here. It's going to put these computers in the background. From here, you just adjust your image opacity to like a half fade or maybe even a heavy fade to make that black text really stand out. And you are done. Alrighty guys, so hit save and go to your mobile settings and make sure that your mobile looks just as good as your desktop. So up here in the top left, you can swap back and forth. You can click on your headline and drag and drop these sliders for the mobile font. So your mobile is separate from your desktop font size. And then hit save again. If you maybe want to move your logo to the bottom, you can do that here. So you grab this whole green section and just drop it below. And now your title is up at the top and your logo is up at the bottom, and save it. I will say that will adjust it on both sides. So if you wanted to, you could turn visibility off for mobile and desktop, or you could duplicate this. So I'll have two logos here. Put one at the top, one at the bottom. You could just leave it like that. Or you could go into your mobile and click the top one. You'll see top and bottom are still there. Go to advanced and turn the mobile visibility off. So now I have two logos on my desktop version and only one on my mobile version. And you can play with that as much as you want, turning things on and off for mobile or desktop. Alrighty guys, go ahead and save your project before you lose it. And some ideas for step 2 would be, once they fill out your form on your capture page, create a step 2 that is a calendar page where you actually ask them to book an appointment. Say, hey, you've been opted in for your free consult, skip the line or jump ahead and book it right now. We'll actually, reach out to you ASAP to confirm your appointment, but then you don't have to speak to anybody on the phone. You can just book your appointment right away. Alrighty guys, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoy creating your lead capture pages. We'll see you in the next video.